Hi, I'm Dermatologist Dr. Deepali Bhardwaj, and summers are right here. It's shining, it's bright, and it's leading to a lot of photoaging, wrinkling, spots, pigmentation, sunburn, can lead us to skin cancer. So, how to prevent it? You need to wear a good sunscreen. If you are a believer, the higher the SPF, more expensive the sunscreen, better it is for you, then you're wrong. We really need to know a good SPF sunscreen basically means the most ideal one would be something which is in hybrid. With hybrid, which I mean physical and chemical both. Physical blocker is a sunscreen which will form a layer on my skin and not allow the sun rays to penetrate. Chemical sunscreen is like sponge and water. So it will combine into my skin, it will reflect the sun rays. A hybrid sunscreen, or you can apply a chemical sunscreen and layer it with a physical sunscreen. Let's not make it so confusing, right? So sunscreen, whenever you're buying, if you're buying an SPF 15, is a matter of fact that sun protection factor, the time it's going to take for you to burn your skin, it's going to get longer. So higher SPF, only longer burning time. It does not mean that it's going to protect you better than a milder sunscreen. Ideally, most important, the quantity of sunscreen used, how you apply, when you apply. So the quantity for adults, anybody above 18, is in your fingers. So in your finger, we see 3 divisions, 1.5 fingertip unit. This is the quantity of sunscreen which I want you to use. This has been scientifically proven. This quantity of sunscreen for face and neck, whatever be your SPF in the harsh weather, you need to reapply your sunscreen every 2.5-3 hours if you're out in the sun. If you're indoors, you can give it a skip and apply after 5 hours, because even these lights lead us to UVA, B and C. Well, what is this UVA, B and C? UVA, B and C are the UV radiations coming from the sun. They are also coming from indoor lights. All of them can lead us to wrinkles, aging and pigmentation. Well, A and B. UVA has got longer wavelength and UVB has got shorter wavelength. UVB will lead to DNA mutations of the skin, and it can actually lead to melanoma and skin cancers eventually. UVA will also lead us to aging, can rarely lead us to cancer. Skin cancer is definitely on the rise. So please remember, sunscreen will not make us fairer. It will only help us have an even tone, lesser wrinkles, lesser pigmentation, and hopefully cancer-free. Well, to apply your sunscreen, we discussed the quantity. We discussed it has to be applied 10 to 15 minutes before stepping out in the sun. But please remember, if you wear makeup, then it is the first layer. First you put sunscreen, on top of it goes your makeup. Also, you reapply it. Please remember, reapplication is important, especially for people who are into outdoor sports. It's very important if you're swimming or if you're skiing, because snow and water both reflect the sun harsh rays. And yes, please wear a sunscreen if you have family history of skin cancers. Oh, well, in the market, we have various sunscreens, physical, mineral, chemical. We discussed physical and chemical. But physical is same as mineral. It's basically zinc oxide and titanium dioxide, which as a dermatologist, I love. Chemical sunscreen sometimes can be bad for your skin if it contains a lot of silicone and harsher forms of chemicals. But if it is a licensed company, we can go for it. And it will definitely help us, especially when the UVA and UVB is harsh, to combine both chemical and a physical sunscreen. When you buy these sunscreens, there is also a new factor, which is the protection grade, the PA factor. Look out for more number of pluses. Of course, that's going to be an add-on. It's a protection grade factor. It's like a license which tells us that the sunscreen is going to protect us further. But please note, we are here with the video to really tell you the quantity, how to apply, when to apply. That's very important. 15 minutes before you step out into the harsh sun. Please watch this space for skin facts and leave your queries. We'll try to get back to you with our articles and videos based on your queries.